Hey, risultate everybody. My name is Laura. I'm a professional opera singer and I'm a member of the chorus here at one of the world's leading opera houses. As we get ready to go on stage for Madama Butterfly, Puccini's immortal romantic tearjerker, let me walk you through the lives and anecdotes of some of the most famous opera singers of the past. Featuring today will be Francesca Cuzzoni. Now, before we start, you already know what you have to do. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Also, if you want to hear my own singing, follow my main channel. I'm leaving the link in the description box below. Capricious, temperamental, unpredictable, disrespectful, the Italian soprano embodied everything a diva is supposed to be. And she also seems to have had a hell of a voice, if her contemporaries are to be believed, as no recordings whatsoever have survived of her singing. And they haven't survived mainly because sound recordings were not a thing. They had not yet been invented. 200 years had to go by before Edison finally came up with a gramophone, a contraption that would preserve the voices of some of the great singers of his age. Anyways, back then, during the later part of the 17th century, she was the rock star. She had the whole of London's nobility at her feet, not only because of her incredible voice, the tenderness of her touching performances, the agility of her roulades, her divisions, her trills, well, and all those embellishments, those other Baroque must-haves. But also because of her tantrums, her blatant displays of temperament, her quirks, and of course her quarrels with all the other singers. The leading opera composer in London at the time was a German-born George Friedrich Handel. As Cuzzoni arrived in London, she was assigned to star in one of Mr. Handel's operas, namely his Ottone. It so happened that the diva didn't care much about one of the arias she was supposed to sing. The fact that it had been originally written for a different soprano, well, that didn't help. So she simply announced that she was replacing it with a different piece by a completely different composer. One can only imagine Handel's wig steaming with rage at such statement. A fight immediately ensued. He was a tall, sturdy German guy. Cuzzoni, on the other hand, was a tiny, chunky, very Italian signora. Now fathom the scene. The towering Handel bellowing all sorts of insults in German. As Cuzzoni squeaked her lungs off in the uppermost high range of her voice. Finally, Handel snapped. "Let me handle this the Handel way," he said. Or something of the sort. The thing is that he grabbed Miss Cuzzoni with his strong arms, lifted her up, walked towards an open window, and holding her in midair from the second floor, threatened to throw her to the pavement below. Cuzzoni, her tiny feet still beating in the air, obliged. And not only did she sing Handel's aria, but she did so exactly the way she was instructed. Well, maybe that's the way to deal with some of the divas, I guess. Anyways, as Italians used to say, se non è vero, è ben trovato. I have to go now. They are already calling us to go on stage. See you next time. Addio, addio.
Addio, addio, speranza Italia!